Hi there, Capricorn, and welcome back to Star Lourdes Tarot. This is going to be your tarot forecast for the month of March. I went ahead, shuffled the cards, laid them all out in a Celtic cross. Let's get to your reading, Cappy. First up, we have Major Arcana, the Hanged Man in the upright, followed then by the Three of Cups upright, and then we have the Ace of Swords in the upright, followed then by Major Arcana, the Chariot upright. Then we have the Two of Swords upright, and we have the Eight of Swords in reverse, followed by the Six of Wands upright, and then we have the Five of Swords reversed, and we have the Seven of Wands upright, and lastly we have the Two of Cups in the upright. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and interpret this read for you guys. First of all, it's interesting. You have the Ace of Swords and the Two of Swords, and you have the Two of Cups and the Three of Cups. Okay, for your overall energy, Capricorn, you have that of Major Arcana, the Hanged Man in the upright position. The Hanged Man is an energy of waiting, of being in suspense. Sometimes we're waiting there, but we're not waiting uncomfortably. We're kind of waiting comfortably, if that makes any sense. We're waiting. Sometimes we have to wait because circumstances require we, wait, put things on hold. Sometimes we're waiting because we need to gain a new perspective on a situation, and that's why we're not making any moves or taking any action. So for the month of March, you guys might be just sort of waiting to look and see what's going on, maybe checking out the road forward before you make any rash moves. Now, what's crossing you is the Three of Cups in the upright position. So what are you waiting for, Capricorn? The party's here. The Three of Cups in the upright position can indicate happy social gatherings. This is when we get along very well with our friends, family, neighbors, co-workers, that kind of thing. Can indicate having parties, celebrations, get-togethers, that kind of thing. It's happy, emotional fulfillment that come from spending time with the others in your life. So very nice for passing energies. In your past position, this is more your history. This is not something that just happened yesterday. This could be something from a month ago or a couple months ago. You have the energies of the Ace of Swords in the upright position. The Ace of Swords is new beginnings in clarity, in communication. Perhaps some of you gain some clarity on a subject or with a person, or about something in your work life, in your home life, that kind of thing. You could have gained some clarity there that was much needed. So that's in your foundation. Now, what you're coming out of the month of February with is the energies of the Chariot in the upright position. The Chariot's lovely energy. This is charging full steam ahead with something. So it could be some of you Capricorns, there was a lot of momentum maybe going on in the month of February. There was a lot of things happening and going on, and you were moving full steam ahead into the month of March. Maybe there was a project or something you were working on, or this can also represent travel. Maybe some of you were traveling at the end of February, or are going to be traveling home at the end of February coming into March. It's also a card that can represent victory as well. It's just the only thing is with the Chariot, just don't go too fast because you could steamroll over people's toes. You don't want to do that, Cappy. Now, moving on from that energy into your present energy, which is the near future in March, you have the Eight of Swords in the reverse position. It's a good card when it's in the reverse position. Upright, this is feeling stuck, being in our head too much, overthinking things, blah, blah, blah. When it's in the reverse position, this is coming out of that feeling of being stuck and restricted. There could be maybe something to do with this Chariot energy. Maybe there was movement forward in an area of your life that you did feel stuck in, and now because there was movement there, you now feel unstuck in the situation. Interesting, because you're waiting. So it could be that situation is wrapped up now and you're waiting on something else, because in the middle of the month you have the energies of the Two of Swords in the upright position. This is indicating a need to make a choice or a decision. go one way or the other. Sometimes the Two of Swords energy, we can't move forward because we don't have all the information that we need. And sometimes in the Two of Swords, we know the two options we have or the decisions we have. Maybe we don't like either one of them, and that's why we don't want to make the decision. Or it could be that because you're just in that Hanged Man energy, you're not ready to make a decision yet, Capricorn, about a certain subject in your life. Now, how you will be feeling internally, this is not the face that you show to the world, but how you could be feeling inside in the month of March is the Six of Wands in the upright position. This makes a lot of sense. You're coming into the month feeling victorious, and this is a card of victory. So you might be feeling in the month of March, feeling very victorious in a certain area of your life. This is also a card that represents being, you know, pats on the back and being commended for a job well done, work well done, that kind of thing. Could play out for some of you at work. Maybe you're, you know, getting pats on the backs. Maybe you're getting raises, that kind of thing, because you did such a wonderful job. For others of you, it could just be, you know, you feel like you're getting a lot of attention in the month of March. Now, moving on to your people and environment, you have the energies of the Five of Swords in the reverse position. Five of Swords upright is a card of, you know, it can be some pretty severe conflict. When it's in the reverse, this can represent coming out of conflict. Now, it could be that the people environment around you see you as someone who's no longer, you know, involved in conflict anymore. Maybe you were last month or something like that, but you're maybe a lot calmer in the month of March, and you don't want any part of conflict. It could be a particular conflict, but either way, you don't want anything to do with conflict, I don't think, in the month of March, or that's how people are seeing you anyway. Now, in your hopes and fears position, you have the Seven of Wands in the upright position. The Seven of Wands, this probably be a fear card in this situation, because the Seven of Wands is very defensive energy. It's someone who's in protective mode, trying to protect themselves, protect the privacy, protect another person, that kind of thing. So maybe some of you are fearing some kind of a backlash, and that you're hoping that you don't have to be defensive and protective. But remember, it is just, you know, a fear. It's not anything that's going to be playing out in the month of March. So moving on to the last card you have in the read, and the card that ends off the month, is the lovely energies of the Two of Cups in the upright position. This is beautiful energy. This is about being on the same page with somebody, and that's somebody special in your life. Now, this could be representing a best friend. It can be representing a family member, perhaps, that we get along very well with, and we're, you know, on the same page with them for some reason. And really feeling good and really feeling the love. It's exchange between two people who are really feeling emotionally bonded. For others of you, this could definitely be playing out in the romantic sense, and maybe you're getting closer and closer to someone, and by the end of March, you may find yourself very entangled with this person, very much, you know, engrossed in it. Sometimes this can represent the card of the soulmates and the twin flames kind of thing. So maybe, you know, maybe that's what you're waiting for. Or maybe you meet this person at the party, the Three of Cups. Interesting reading here, Capricorn. Very interesting. Very nice way to end it. It's a pretty good reading. You've got two cards of victory here. Just some element of waiting to make a decision about something. You want no part of conflict. You're coming out of feelings of restriction, and you've got a beautiful way to end the month with that Two of Cups energy. So I hope this reading helped you, Capricorn. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Otherwise, I will see you next time. Okay, bye for now, Cappy.